G'day guys, hope you're all doing well. Back with another review. Just finished up with Darth Talon, so now I'm going to be reviewing the other half of the comic pack. It is Cade Skywalker. This figure is absolutely awesome. Wasn't always the biggest fan of Cade, I don't know why. I guess it took a bit for me to get into that Legacy series. Took me a little while to get into anything after Return of the Jedi, to be honest. Wasn't sure that it fit in with how I imagined the future of Star Wars to be, but after the last few years of reading and sort of getting into it, I have gotten into the various series from after that, and do enjoy it now. So it's just a initial sort of thing. I just wasn't sure, but let's see if I can focus a little bit more on Cade Skywalker. As I said in my review of Darth Talon, they were both in a comic back together from the Legacy series, from the Legacy collection. Actually very surprised. I've never actually held this figure in my hand, and I haven't seen many reviews, so I was actually very surprised at how good this figure actually is. It is just very, very cool. It's got great articulation, cool accessories, great details throughout the figure. The paintwork is great. Yeah, so I'll go through the accessories first. He has a standard sort of green lightsaber, which in a way is, try and just take that out of his hand so I can give you a closer look. Hilt is very reminiscent, based on this end, of very similar to sort of Anakin Skywalker's, where at the top end sort of looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi's first lightsaber that he had in the Phantom Menace, just at the top of the emitter. Very similar in sort of design, so it's very cool that they've sort of followed through those designs into the future and given something very similar to Cade Skywalker. And very nice green blade on it too. He also comes with this sort of blaster shotgun sort of thing. I'm not sure the exact name for it, but it's a very cool looking piece. I really like that sort of bronze look of it, and various greys, and really nice sculpt, really cool weapon. That's his, obviously, the side of his life as a bounty hunter, and that does slot very nicely in that holster there. I'll just drop that in there now. So it sits there at his hip very nicely, easily accessible for him as well. Now, head sculpt. Now, this is pretty nicely done. Obviously, he doesn't really look a lot like Luke, apart from maybe the blonde. But he's a renegade Jedi who's become a bounty hunter, yada yada yada. He's got pierced ears. Eyes are painted reasonably well. He does have a scar on that side of the eyebrow there. He's got sort of goatee chin hair going on as well. He just looks like a real ruffian, really. We go down, he's got this big sort of coat with the big collar that sort of reminds me of Luke Skywalker when he became a pupil of the clone Palpatine, and I think it was Dark Empire series. Yeah, just that sort of big collar sort of reminds me of that. But really cool, really nice, soft flexible plastic, so it's not really stuck. It's pretty soft sort of fabric, really nicely done. Or sort of soft plastic, sorry. You get his sort of chest plate armor, part of his shirt there, really cool markings. The sort of bronze look to it looks really nicely applied. The sort of darker parts on the crevices and on the separate plates there at his abdomen. His sort of belts. And then he's got his pants that are very reminiscent of Darth Vader's pants. So I like that they've followed through some of these design elements to Cade Skywalker. He's got Darth Vader's pants, he's got almost got its Dark Empire Luke Skywalker collar on his jacket there, on his big trench coat, and then his big metal shin guards that are reminiscent to Darth Vader again. I mean, obviously they're not the same, but they're very similar, but they look really nice. And he's got his steel plated boots, which are really cool. Articulation wise is yeah, he's fantastic. Let me just focus. He has a ball jointed head, he has ball hinged shoulders and elbows, he has swivel wrists, ball jointed torso, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ankles. So really nicely articulated, and yeah, overall just a really cool figure. Very happy to have him on my collection, so I thanked RF Biker Scout once again. I did thank him in my Darth Talon video, so just a big shout out to him for hooking me up, because I'm just extremely thankful for him being able to do that for me. Very kind gesture indeed. So that is Cade Skywalker. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll be back with some more videos very, very soon. So until then, guys, yeah, any comments and stuff below, and I'll speak to you all very soon. So until then, guys, may the Force be with you.